Happy Monday, everybody. We are back on the attack and I've got some good stuff to do. But first I need to take my wife into work, into the city, and yeah, then I'm going to do some stuff. I've got some things to do. So yeah, let's do it. I gotta show you the absolute mess that is roundabouts in this country. So there are 3 lanes entering, 4 lanes of a roundabout. And like, you can just choose a lane, like you just drive in the middle of the lane, right? It doesn't really matter. The lanes are just a guide more than anything else. You just sort of like cruise along. You're like, yeah, that's basically a lane. Let's choose this lane. Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. Mental. So on today's agenda, I have a meeting coming up in around about half an hour. So once I get home, I'm gonna jump straight into that meeting. It's with a client where I'm going to be talking about the progress of a pen test that I'm currently doing. And so that's like the first thing to do of the day, is to have that meeting, that catch up. I like to do catch ups with the clients because it helps sort of build trust in that the work is being done. It helps with timelines. If you have any questions at all, you get to ask those questions. You get to understand your client a little bit better, which in turn gives me a better result to provide that client. So that's, I mean, it's a win-win. Basically, I really like doing those client meetings. After that, I'm going to be doing outreach to try and bring in some new clients, or at least a little bit of new project work that I can do, and you know, just basically keep the ball rolling. I have to continuously, and this is something that I think a lot of people miss when they're doing freelancing, is that you have to continuously do outreach through multiple different platforms so that you can gain an understanding from, or not so much an understanding, but so that you can gain a continuous amount of work coming through to actually be completed. Because the last thing you want is to be sitting around doing absolutely nothing and not earning. That's, for me, that as a, you know, someone who relies heavily on billing time and particularly project work as far as time is concerned, having a continuous load of work to get through is super important in basically paying my bills and keeping things going. I mean, we all have bills and we all have things to pay for. There's a never-ending list of shit that you need to pay for. It's not all roses and lollipops and rainbows and kittens and shit. You have to actually do some work to get money, right? You have to actually do something. It's not just traveling around, seeing the snow and all this, you know, mad shit. There's actually stuff that you need to do every single day. And I think the hustle is really important here, where you really do need to sort of put yourself out there and actually go out and get work so that you can obviously earn money. But I won't stress that point anymore. I need to overtake this car in front of me. It's like a little truck with a bunch of tables and shit on it, and it looks like at any second those tables and chairs and shit are just gonna fall off and final destination me straight through the fucking window of the car. So let's overtake that guy and not get into any trouble. After the client meeting and the outreach, I'm going to go for a bike ride. Obviously not work related at all, but fitness is something I take fairly seriously. And I mean, this beautiful figure, this, you know, perfect IT figure that I have, which is basically slightly overweight and not too carefully looked after look that I'm going for is, hold on, where the fuck do I go here? I'll go left. We'll figure it out. It's something that I need to maintain, right? So I do actually try to look after myself as much as I can. And I have this bike at home that my father-in-law gave me, and I want to use it. I want to go out and ride the bike a bit. I've gone for a few bike rides because the good thing about the area that I'm living in is that it is super flat. There is like nothing. There's no hills. There's no nothing. The road has just been like obliterated, and it's completely flat. And for riding a bike, that's absolutely perfect. That's some good shit. That's what you like to see. So I'm gonna get out there and ride the bike and have a bit of fun, and yeah, basically just try and stay fit and healthy. I'm aiming for, and this is completely not freelancing related, but I don't care. These are just like daily vlogs, so do with this information as you will. But yeah, I'm basically looking to get to around 85 kilos. I'm currently 88 to 90 kilos, depending on what I've eaten that day, or you know, how much rice or bread I've eaten. It depends on the carbs, basically. If I eat like a smallest amount of carbs, it just stays in me forever. I don't know why. I don't know, you know, everyone's different, I guess, but yeah, carbs for me is like you're basically just packing on weight. It's gonna stay with me forever. So yeah, it depends on how much carbs I have, and how much energy I actually use during the day. So if I'm sitting at a desk all day, or sitting at you know, my computer somewhere, if I'm in a cafe, whatever it is, if I'm not really moving too much, which is honestly most days of the week, I drive to a lot of places. I've got this car, I can drive around. I've got an electric bicycle. I use that all the time and just sort of scoot about, and maybe I'll take a video on the electric bike for you, who knows. But yeah, if I basically don't move much, then I just pack on weight real fast. So I'm gonna take this bike ride. I wanna go down, I'm gonna ride it over to the lake area, which is not too far from my place, over towards the West Hills. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going towards the West Hills along the lake. The lake is massive. It spans probably around 50 kilometers. It's a huge lake. They call it like an inland sea here. So it's proper big. But yeah, I'm gonna ride along the lake, you know, just fucking bike it along and have some fun. And yeah, that's basically the plan for the middle of the day. I'll come back after that, have some lunch, you know, eat something nice and maybe a sandwich or something. I made these wicked Italian sandwiches the other day. They are, oh man, they're so delicious. It's like a French stick with bulk spicy salami, because I love salami. Definitely a healthy choice. And it's got cherry tomatoes, some bocconcini balls, little bocconcinis, and it also has some olives on it as well. I love olives. So yeah, it's going to be a wicked sandwich. I might have that for lunch, who knows. And yeah, that's basically the day up until evening. Tonight I'm going to be doing some more work on the Safer Internet project. I have a live pen test session to attend. It's a client of one of the members. So the members are actively trying to freelance themselves, and there is some success there, which is great to see. Some of the people are bringing in their own clients, and as part of the membership, I've mentioned before, you are able to ask for help with your own client work at no extra cost. So if you have a pen test, for example, that you need help with, you come on in, you say, hey Dave, or DC, or whatever you want to call me. You can call me Sharon if you like. Hey, I'm going to need some help with this pen test I've got coming up for a client. Can the Safer Internet project help me out? Then I sort out that, we help you out, and you bill your client. Happy days. We all have something to do there, and it's good stuff. So that is basically the day in a nutshell. I'm going to cut some B-roll stuff here, maybe some you know, B-roll of me riding a bike or something. I'm not too sure, but enjoy the B-roll, whatever it is I decide to record, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Alrighty, I finished my morning work, and I'm now at this beautiful lake area, riding the bike. And I just wanted to show you this like bridge thing that I wanted to ride to, because it's super sick. So let's take a look. Check out the view. It's fucking sensational, mate. What a great place to ride a bike. To the guy in Australia who said where I'm traveling to is an absolute shithole, go fuck yourself. far distance, that big collection of places there is where I came from. So not too far, just around the lake to here. I don't think I've actually ever been to this pit before, but damn, it's really nice here. It's like mountains in the background, little lake over here, seagulls and shit. It's really nice. This is beautiful. Hell yeah. Man, I'm out of breath. Oh my god, I'm so fat. Sorry, I had to stop again just to get a load of this view. How freaking cool is this? I'm absolutely in my element here, guys. Beautiful weather. We got some water. There's seagulls and shit everywhere, which is, you know, I'm not a big fan of seagulls, but that's all right. And oh man, what a beautiful day. What an absolutely beautiful place this is. Check this out. I've come across something that's like super weird but getting really popular here. It's like live streamers live stream stuff in touristy places. It's super fucking weird. Okay, look, I swear this is the last scenic view video I take in this journey, but just have a look at this. Damn. Oh man, what a day for it. I have like no idea how happy I am in the sun. Just enjoying myself outside of the office. So yeah, living my best life out here, guys. It doesn't look like much of a hill, but for someone as, oh my god, unfit as me, that was a mission getting up that little hill. It's like down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way into the trees there. Let's do it. Okay, last scenic video. I didn't see this on the way through, but I'm seeing it on the way back. I gotta show you this view that I'm looking at, because behind me is just apartments and stuff. Nothing interesting, but have a look at this. Holy shit. That is so beautiful. How nice. Oh.